Today, the moon goes into Capricorn at 1:13 a.m. Pacific time. So we'll be in Capricorn most of the day. Capricorn is an earth sign, so we get an opportunity to ground and think about our structures, our foundations, where we need to get organized or do some planning. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Friday, July 19th. And we get the opportunity to really regroup with the moon in Capricorn. It reminds us of where we root, where our foundations are. So just like a plant has a root that goes into the ground, or a system of roots, right? We as human beings need our grounding. We need our foundations. We need to just take a deep breath, feel the ground beneath us, and remember what it is that gives us a sense of solidness to our lives, where we can ground, what it looks like, and what it means to return to our center, to step into ourselves in a way where we are coming from that place of strength, of resilience, of remembering who we are. And we are in this moon cycle that began with the Cancer new moon. So we have this focus, this theme, this qualitative theme throughout the month that is about Cancer energy. It's about feelings, needs, caring, emotions. And so we're moving through a lot of emotions this month, right? And you can feel it in the collective, in the vibe. People are feeling things, right? A lot of things are going on around us that are just very emotional and not very rational. And so we have this ability to work through our feelings, but we also have a reminder of what our needs are. So how do we need to take care of ourselves? And with the moon in Capricorn and heading into the Capricorn full moon, where something will be revealed, right? Full moons reveal. So something will be revealed about how we can take care of ourselves more effectively, more powerfully, step into that experience of resilience, remember who we are, remember where we stand, remember what keeps us strong. So our self-care practices that we are working through, learning about, right? Updating, upgrading, reviewing our self-care practices as we go through this month. It's a chance to remember with the Capricorn moon energy, how do you create structure in your life? How do you need some discipline that will remind you to get regroup and get back to center, find your ground, and remember who you are. So thinking about what helps you do that. And we're also thinking about, of course, in the collective, themes of caring and how we care for one another, for our fellow beings. And just a reminder that we do that human being to human being. We don't do it through the news. We don't do it through social media, right? We do it through connecting with other human beings. And we can be resourceful in terms of how we take care of ourselves, but also how we show up for our friends, our neighbors, our coworkers, our family members, people who care about us, people who depend on us, and that reciprocity of how we show up for others and how they show up for us, and just reminding ourselves that there is a bond of caring. And how does that show up in your life, right? Who are the people around you who show up with caring and support for you? And how can you be that person for others, right? How are you already that person for others, and how can you strengthen that, bolster that, reinforce that in a way that is so very Capricorn, right? With Capricorn, you think about structures and infrastructures and the rivets and the divots and how we build things and how we construct them. And so, what does that look like for you in terms of being a caring person and how you want to show up in your life as a caring person? So, just to recap for today, we are focusing on themes of caring, themes of how we move through our emotions and things that might feel emotionally chaotic in the world around us. And so, a need with the Capricorn moon and the upcoming full moon to really regroup, remember who we are, get grounded, take a deep breath, take a pause, right? Like the world's not going to end tomorrow. We have an opportunity to keep working toward what we care about, to keep building. And I was saying yesterday, you know, among other things, I had some self-care tips for the moon in Sagittarius. And among other things, I was saying, build from what makes you happy. So how can you choose those positive emotions, right? And uh, get take that extra time to remember what makes you feel good, what makes you happy, what you enjoy. And when you do that and give more energy to that and invest in that for yourself, let that grow, let it expand, that's when you can make a positive difference in the world and show up as a caring presence for the people around you. So how we do that in terms of sharing and caring and healing, right? We want to be a part, we want to participate in the healing of the problems of the world, as well as the healing of the personal issues we have, right? The personal challenges and past traumas and baggage that we have that we might be working through on an emotional level. So things can get triggered, especially when the world feels unstable, feels uncertain. But just remember that uncertainty also means creative forces have the opportunity to build new things, new possibilities, new structures, new ways of operating. So we can tap into that with this Capricorn moon almost full, building toward fruition of something. And so connecting with for yourself, what is that bigger picture of what anchors you, what grounds you, what gives meaning to your life, right? What is that bigger picture of what feels important and principled and right for you? And how can you take care of yourself in ways that allow you to be part of that creative process and participate in and engage with the opportunities that are present to build new ways of connecting with other human beings, new ways of healing, new ways of moving forward, new creative possibilities. So Capricorn is the energy of grounding. It's an earth sign. It's about building things. It's about creating and reinforcing structures and infrastructures and ways of organizing. It's about making a plan for the future, right? Maybe if you're having some emotions come up or dealing with some feelings of uncertainty or destabilization, might help to make a plan for yourself. Like, here's what's important to me, and here's ABC, what I'm going to do this is my plan to be part of the solution and not part of the problem. So what does it look like for you to be part of the solution? And just a reminder, that can look like anything that works for you, right? Anything that takes care of you, that helps you build community and connection, anything that helps you feel like you're participating in something positive and something healing and something constructive. And so make a plan for what that looks like for you, and that might help you feel grounded and help you move through some of the swirl of emotion that we're experiencing, at least I'm noticing in the world around us. So take some time to focus on foundations, getting grounded. Just like a plant, you need your roots to be healthy so you can take in the nutrients and nourishment and ways to support your own thriving. Deep breaths, getting grounded, and then focusing on what you can do that's constructive to move forward from here can help give you a way to channel maybe some of the swirl of feelings that might be coming up. I will talk a little bit more tomorrow about the upcoming full moon. It's the second Capricorn full moon in a row. It happens, but not all that often that we have two full moons in a row in the same sign. So we're repeating the Capricorn full moon from last month, but this month it is in the final degree of Capricorn, bringing in a sense of a little bit more having been around the block feeling, less of that brand new feeling from early Capricorn, more of the mature, weathered experience of the final degree of Capricorn. So I'll talk more about that tomorrow. Thanks for being here. I'm Marina Orms. You can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. And if you're looking for support, check out my website, check out a link to special offer reading that I have in this video. Thanks for being here. Astrologyheals.com. I think I said it. Anyway, thanks for being here, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much. I will see you next time.